Hello everyone, and welcome to Platinum Life Gaming. I'm the Mad Gamer, and today we lay an old nemesis to rest. This is one of the greatest games ever made, Red Dead Redemption 2. Originally released on October 26, 2018, I poured just over 300 hours into it and loved every minute. Well, almost every minute. The grind to level 50 in multiplayer for the notorious trophy was terrible. And it was actually the last trophy I got in this game way back on April 1st, 2019. And then I stopped playing. One trophy short of platinum. Now, after 6 years, it is time to conquer this old nemesis and add this amazing game to my platinum list. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Your support means everything to me and this channel, and I thank you for helping me chase my dream. The only trophy that we need is called Gold Rush, for earning 70 gold medals during story missions. After installing the game, I immediately counted my gold medals to see how far from completion I was.
Well, this is a lot more painful than I thought it was going to be. We're sitting at 12 out of 70 gold medals.
Meaning we have a daunting 58 more medals to go for the trophy. With 104 total missions in this game, we do have some options for which ones to play and which ones to skip. After all these years, Red Dead Redemption 2 has a platinum earned percentage of 0.1, showing you just how tough this one is. Gold medals are the most challenging because you have to hit all of the requirements in a single attempt. Now that we are long through the story, we are able to replay any mission we want and to see the requirements ahead of time. Starting here with the first mission in the game called Outlaws from the West. Our goal was to take no damage during this shootout, loot 6 or more items from the Adler Ranch, and complete with at least 80% accuracy. The first challenge for me was getting the controls down. I couldn't remember how to deadeye or even if you could this early on in the game. So I focused on hitting my targets to keep my accuracy up and taking cover between each shot. The looting was simple and I was very happy at the end of the mission when this happened.
Hey! First try, first gold medal. Number 13.
Next up, enter, pursued by a memory. Kill all wolves without taking any damage and complete with at least 80% accuracy. Failing my first attempt so quickly, I finished the rest of the mission to get the hang of it and then tried again. On my second attempt, I got to face the Terminator Wolf. Hitting every one of those shots, that guy just would not go down.
What the hell, man?
Having failed the requirements, I couldn't figure out how to cancel the mission. I eventually killed myself by jumping off the cliff.
That's one. That's awesome. That's one way to do it. Okay, cancel the mission. Why can't you just cancel the mission with the start menu at any time? Flaw. Alright, wolves. Third time's a charm. Let's do this.
I quickly learned there was no flaw. You can use the D-pad in order to get to restart or abandon the mission. Like I said earlier, the controls was definitely my biggest challenge at the start of this. In order to get to this part with the wolves, you have to ride on a horseback with Javier for over 10 minutes. Not paying attention, I let this wolf run off, forgetting that I needed to kill all of the wolves while not taking damage. And at the end of the mission, this is what we got.
Alright, moment of truth. Oh, what the hell did we do wrong? I bet you have to kill every wolf. I bet you that's what it was. The one wolf that ran away, we should have killed him. Kill all the wolves. Oh, man.
On our fourth attempt, we take the volcanic pistol from our horse's saddle, and I was able to eliminate all the wolves without taking any damage. And when it comes down to the moment of truth, our suspense is ruined by the autosave alert.
Yeah, that was gold. Okay. Gotta love those autosave alerts. Finish the mission in 6 minutes, and we're gonna go as slow as possible.
The mission Eastward Bound is the one that I picked to do next, and this was an easy one, a one and done. Finish the mission within 6 minutes and make sure to pick up Javier.
Yeah, there we go. Love it when we do it on the first try.
Exit, pursued by a bruised ego, tasked with tracking down a bear in under 1 minute and 30 seconds, shooting the bear 6 times, and completing the mission in under 12 minutes. This one was a busy mission. We learned to sell and buy horses, hunt, cook, set up camp, track animals, as well as make and lay bait. And this is how the first attempt at this mission ended.
Well, we got our 6 shots in. I don't know if that was a minute and a half, or if that was 12 minutes. Nope.
But now I know the button prompts as well as the mission. I was confident that I could complete it. Up to this point of the mission, you've been riding for the last 6 minutes, listening to conversations. It was painful during the mission replay. Even worse when you have to do it in multiple attempts. So I knew where I was going and thought I would race off ahead to save time.
I left. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, like, Jesus. Out to pasture with that old man. Wake up. I gotta listen to that whole conversation over again. Shoot me dead, man. I was like, oh, I can get there faster because I know the direction to go. Oh no, don't take off on the old man.
I had read that skipping cutscenes adds time to the missions and makes the timed missions next to impossible to complete. Attempt 3, I didn't skip any cutscenes or investigate anything along the trail while tracking the bear, and I landed the gold.
Yeah, gold. That's okay. So don't skip the cutscenes. Got it.
Next up, the mission Who is Not Without Sin. Win 2 hands of poker and return the Reverend to camp within 2 minutes and 5 seconds.
Try to bluff it and they'll call. Oh, there we go. 2 pair.
Disrespect him again.
Take it down, Arthur. Take it down.
All right.
I found the Texas Hold'em poker hands to be pretty easy as I used to play a lot.
I had the dude slow plays the straight and then doesn't get me to bet. You ain't sucking Arthur Morgan into no shit. That's my name, right?
I mean, to be fair, you play as John Marston, Arthur Morgan, and it had been 6 years, so... It's after the poker hands that we have to chase after the Reverend, who seems to be having a little trouble with this guy. As I intervened, my little fist fight got stabby.
I'll kill you both.
Unfortunately for me, somebody witnessed the murder, and as I did not deal with the witness, I failed the mission.
I said stop. Listen to me, Dad.
Simply restarting the checkpoint, I was able to take care of him, grab the Reverend, and ride straight back to camp, earning myself
Let's go. Another gold.
the mission A Quiet Time. We try to make amends with an old rival. We catch Lenny in the act, and we have to make sure we don't get arrested. And this is a good old drinking session gone wrong. After an earlier altercation, we chat with the guy on the left in order to make amends. Searching the tavern, we find Lenny doing a little mattress dancing. Everything was going great until the Pinkertons showed up and I had to make a break for it. However, failing to hit the right button, I did not jump over the fence and got myself arrested.
Well,
Yeah, we got arrested. That went well till it didn't.
Attempt number 2, I mirrored the exact same thing, except this time I jumped the fence, and we get to wake up hungover outside, free as a bird, earning us that gold medal.
And actually jumping the fence this time. Gold medal.
Next up, the Spines of America. We have to loot everything from the Carmody Dell, don't get spotted, and deliver the wagon to Emerald Ranch within a minute and 10 seconds. I love the unpredictability of NPCs. Like, Seamus, get out of the way, bro. In this mission, we get the option to attempt it in the daytime or at night. The first 3 times I chose day and failed every one of them. When you leave the barn on the wagon, the noise seemed to alert the people inside the house, and they would spot me every time. And then you saw the one time where we ran over Seamus while trying to deliver the stolen wagon to him. Choosing nighttime, I looted everything from the house, and the benefit here is that Hosea is already outside with the wagon. Look how far we've come, learning to check our progress mid-mission. And on my first attempt at night, I was able to land the gold medal.
Hey, gold. Oh, that's so much easier to do at nighttime.
The mission Money, Lending, and Other Sins 3. Our only requirement is to complete it within 2 minutes and 10 seconds. We just have to beat this guy up that the gang had lended money and he has not paid back yet. This is also the mission that seals Arthur's fate, as it was at that exact moment that Arthur contracts tuberculosis, which was a death sentence back in the day.
What a pivotal moment in the game. Getting the old TB.
All we had to do is make it back to camp in the required time limit.
We got TB, but did we get gold? Nope. We didn't even get close to gold. Come on, man.
On my second attempt, I made sure to ride my horse around the right side of camp instead of walking through it. This was enough to speed up the time and earn me a gold medal.
There we go. That's better. Right side of the camp. You don't have to get off your horse till the very end.
Pouring forth oil 2. Deliver the wagon to the drop-off within 1 minute and 45 seconds. Jump the fence right beside the wagon and ride it to the end. It's as simple as it gets. The first time I tried, the game didn't even spawn enemies. It's like it wanted me to finish. In most cases, the best way to save time is to aim straight for the destination and do not follow roads. However, I did not know the best route, and yeah. Attempt number 4, I finally got the path down but was too slow. However, on attempt 5 we dialed it in and we got ourselves the gold.
Yeah, there we go.
Our next mission, a Fisher of Men. After arriving at the river, catch a fish within 1 minute 30 seconds, and complete the mission within 7 minutes and 20 seconds. This one took me 3 attempts. As we take Jack fishing, I had to make sure to cast close to the shore and walk along the riverbed, as that made catching the fish much quicker. Making sure to cast the second time while Jack wanders off will ensure that his dialogue starts. Those 2 things sped up the mission and landed me the gold medal.
Yeah, finally.
Good honest snake oil. Stop Benedict Albright from falling off the cliff. Hog tie Albright within 1 minute and 15 seconds. And return Albright to the sheriff within 1 minute 30 seconds. On my first attempt, I did not know where Albright was. So while I was looking for him, I slipped off the cliff.
Oh, shit. Oh! That boulder on the way down was the final straw on that one, eh? Well, he domed himself on that boulder.
Finally finding him, we stop him from falling off the cliff.
I'm slipping. Shit.
Next, we have to chase him down the river and hogtie him within a minute 15 seconds. This did not go well for me a couple times. Despite my first attempt going terribly wrong, as you've seen, even the hog tying didn't go well. However, on the second attempt, I was able to pull it all together, and as you can see on the screen right now, ended up with gold. I also knocked off gold for the mission right above it, We Loved Once and True number 3, as you can see. It's a very straightforward mission and not really worth showing. You just had to peacefully get Jamie and return Jamie to Mary within 2 minutes. And here we have A Strange Kindness. Return the captive to his family within a minute 40 seconds. Get 5 headshots, complete with at least 80% accuracy, and complete the mission without taking any health items. This mission really forced me to learn how to use Deadeye again. It took me 7 attempts to get the gold. This mission has a couple longer riding sequences, so having to replay it so many times made it really tough. On my first attempt, as you just saw, I wasn't using Deadeye properly, and at the end of the mission, this was the result.
Oh, I don't think we were at 80%. Oh, man. What did I miss? Yep, the 80%. That was it.
This mission on multiple occasions made me think that nobody at this camp knew how to ride a horse properly.
Una familia? Hands full. That'd be admitting we're nothing more than low-down criminals.
Is this the first time Charles ever rode a horse, man? Drove a horse. Let's go, Charles. Come on, buddy. We got gold medals to get.
Hey, wait for me.
Finally getting better at Deadeye, I was able to make progress on this one.
Come on, give me some good news. Give me some good news. Yeah! Finally! That should not have taken that long. But we're moving on.
The next 4 missions I did so fast, they're not even worth showing. Further Questions of Female Suffering, The Course of True Love 2, The Course of True Love 3, and Advertising the New American Art 2. Those 4 golds took me a total of 5 attempts. Next up, we have Horse Flesh for Dinner. Kill the stable hand showing you the horses, catch the stallion within 10 seconds, and get 5 headshots. This was another one and done. I just made sure to have my lasso ready, and even though, as you see, I missed the stallion the first time, I was prepared and caught up to him within 10 seconds.
Come here. Hey.
Let's go.
Sodom, Back to Gomorrah is the next mission. Loot all the safes. Headshot 5 mounted lawmen during the horseback escape. Get to Downs Ranch within a minute 55 seconds. Complete with at least 70% accuracy. And complete the mission without taking any health items. This one starts off with a very long opening riding sequence, over 5 minutes, so when I made the mistake of shooting the bank clerk and had to restart the mission, I felt the pain. On my second attempt, however, everything seemed to be going very smooth, and this was the end result.
Well, I know I missed 2 shots. Will I still have the 70%? Oh, fuck this stupid autosave thing. Oh, was that it? Yeah, baby!
This one was a cool mission. Blessed are the peacemakers. Free yourself and perform self-surgery within 1 minute. Recover your weapons from the O'Driscoll's camp. Kill the O'Driscoll gang members that beat and shot you. And escape the O'Driscoll's camp without being spotted. On my first attempt, I failed to perform the surgery fast enough, and I got spotted while in the camp. On my second attempt, I was much more prepared. From being beaten and wounded, Arthur is not as steady as he normally is, so you really had to be careful here. And after you take care of those 3 O'Driscolls, it was grab your weapons, get on a horse, and get out of Dodge.
Did we heal fast enough? I know we killed the guys and we got away without being seen. Yeah, we did it. Nice.
The Battle of Shady Bell. Kill all the Lemoyne Raiders in Shady Bell. Clear 2 bodies from Shady Bell within 1 minute and 40 seconds. And complete the mission within 11 minutes. On my first attempt, I didn't get the bodies fast enough or kill all the Lemoyne Raiders. I was determined to be better on attempt 2, jumping off my horse and charging the guys at the front door so that John didn't have a chance to shoot either of them. Really making sure that I was hustling when dumping the bodies. And even though this wagon tried to slow Dutch down while we were riding to town, and I honestly was worried that it would cost me the 11-minute time limit, it didn't, and we hit gold. In the mission Help a Brother Out, we have to find the captives without threatening the store owner, and complete within 2 minutes and 45 seconds. I played this mission twice. My first attempt took too long, but on my second attempt I knew to run right to the bookshelf. And it was an easy gold. Next up is Brothers and Sisters, One and All. The only thing we had to do is find the kid within 19 seconds. Super easy, 1 requirement, and it's a 1 and done.
Get off me!
Where's my watch, you little weasel?
I don't know nothing about it.
Fatherhood and Other Dreams 2. Catch the wagon and take it to a secluded spot within 1 minute 45 seconds and take Mary to the theater. Tackling this guy for no reason instead of just jumping on the horse wasted valuable time. And on the second attempt, we do our best Charles impersonation, failing another attempt. Crashing into the wagon while trying to get beside it fails attempt 3. But on attempt 4, finally getting onto the wagon and taking it to a secluded spot, the last thing I had left to do was take Mary to the theater, and as soon as we sit down we leave, like we should at any theater, and that is good for gold.
Alright.
Here we have No, No, and thrice No. Kill both the Foreman boys yourself during the chase, and complete with at least 90% accuracy. I don't recommend horse checking the horse as we fail because somehow Susan was attacked.
Come on, man. Are you serious? Oh, I didn't attack Susan. The horse crashed.
On our second attempt, we hogtie the guy that's on the horse, and we return him to Tilly so that she can deal with the man that was abusing her.
We can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now.
And in the process, we earn another gold medal.
Yeah, we did it. Nice. I was worried about that 90%.
The Gilded Cage. This was a longer mission. While at the party, pour some drinks, compliment a guest's attire, accept a gift, and save a life. Also, follow the servant without being detected. I did this on my first try, which actually surprised me. I made sure that I wandered through the party very slowly and talked to everybody. Using the camera to my advantage, I was able to keep my eye on the servant without ever having to worry about him seeing me, and those things earned me another gold medal. A fine night of debauchery. Win the game of poker without Strauss's help. After your cover is blown, escape the boat within 35 seconds. Get 5 headshots, and complete the mission without taking any health items. This mission was so long, it took almost 10 minutes just to get to the boat where everything actually starts happening. Along the way we get a suit, we cut our hair, we ride on a wagon to the riverboat, and as we pretend to be an oil tycoon, not using Strauss to win at poker was easy. I simply went all in 3 times in a row. The main issue comes after your cover is blown and you have to get 5 headshots while escaping in 35 seconds. My first attempt I was way too slow, and since it was such a long level, I actually just stopped playing this one and moved on, for now.
It takes forever. I really hope I got the gold. I don't want to do it again. No.
Moving on to the mission American Fathers 2. Infiltrate the factory by hiding in the wagon. Reach Danbury's office without being detected. Kill all the horseback pursuers during the escape. And complete with at least 80% accuracy. The first attempt went great until I had to escape. I tried to stand my ground and fight, which did not go so well. On my second attempt, rather than fighting, I ran until I met up with Charles. Taking out 2 horseback riders then, I hopped on my horse and took out the remaining 3 that chased us.
Let's hope it was just those 3 horseback once you get on horseback. Hey, hey, hey. Looking good. Alright, 35 seconds, 5 headshots, let's go.
Yep, I went back to a fine night of debauchery, and after 13 minutes of playing, I was again at the escape section. This time, I made it off the boat too quickly. Turns out you have to wait for Charles to signal you that it is time to go, which I realized after reloading the checkpoint 2 more times just to figure out what went wrong.
Run, dude, run! Come on, Arthur. Make it! What? You jumped overboard. You're supposed to jump overboard. Man, this is garbage.
And we're putting this one back on the shelf. Next up, Country Pursuits. Return jewels to the skiff within 1 minute 40 seconds and shoot the bull gator 5 times. Another lengthy mission before we actually get to the part where the requirements are for, but once we pick up jewels in the water, we head straight to the skiff, no wavering. Shooting the bull gator 5 times was easy, and so was earning this gold medal.
Did we do it? Yes! Nice, nice.
Welcome to the new world. Do not fall behind while walking with the chain gang and get 10 headshots. Walking with the chain gang was so easy, but the headshots proved a little tough. Arthur is weak and sways back and forth because of it. On my second attempt, I knew the location of the enemies and was able to get 10 headshots and the gold medal.
Hey, there we go. Perfect.
The mission, A Fork in the Road. Our only requirement is to complete within 3 minutes and 5 seconds. This is the mission we find out from the doctor that we have tuberculosis, and we're gonna die. I was able to finish this one on the second attempt easily and take home the gold.
Oh, there we go. That's a way faster way. Turn left instead of right.
Do not seek Absolution 1. Complete within 1 minute 20 seconds. Run to the mine and protect the boy by beating up the foreman. Just don't kill him like I did. Attempt number 2 took way too long to finish as I fought the foreman and his buddy. So on attempt number 3 I focused solely on the foreman and ignored his henchmen. And that was enough to earn gold. Do not seek absolution 2. Find Edith Downs within 1 minute 10 seconds. This was an easy one. Even biffing it on my horse, I was still able to find her within the time limit and earn gold. This mission gave me some problems. The delights of Van Horn. Headshot 5 soldiers with a long scoped rifle and complete with at least 85% accuracy. Understanding the location of the enemies was key, as the 5 headshots had to come in this town area. But if you weren't quick enough, Bill would kill them, ruining your chance to get 5. Once I understood that section, it was time to figure out the placement of the numerous enemies on the trail. Time was of the essence in this part, as the wagon we stole was full of dynamite, and the enemies would blow up the wagon if you didn't kill them quickly. And that's what happened on attempt 1 and 2. But the third time was a charm. Goodbye, dear friend. Find Colm's backup within 45 seconds. Get 8 headshots with a long scoped rifle and complete within 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I failed to find the backup within 45 seconds. However, like most missions, after playing once, I knew the layout and the location of the enemies, making the mission a breeze to complete. This one, called Fatherhood for Beginners. We must tire out Jeremiah within 45 seconds, feed Jeremiah a treat, teach Jack to ride without the horse bucking him off, and win the race back to the Pronghorn Ranch. That one was pretty straightforward as long as you gave Jeremiah the apple. Probably one of the toughest time limits out of any mission is in the Old Habits. Defeat Laramie without taking a hit, and defeat Laramie within 25 seconds. This mission took me 3 attempts to complete because of that time limit, and ultimately it was just pure luck onto whether your shots got him weak enough in order for you to slam him to the ground.
Get off that man! Get off!
In the mission, Jim Milton rides again. We have to get 10 kills while dual wielding sidearms, get 15 headshots, and complete the mission without taking any health items. This one was actually a lot of fun, and I nearly died a couple times, but I did manage to do it on my first try. I pulled out the akimbo pistols and went full Rambo for this mission. It's time for another tough one, Fatherhood for Idiots. Kill all 3 enemies in Deadeye, and after the confrontation, return to the Pronghorn Ranch within 1 minute 30 seconds. So the mission starts off with a 7-minute horse ride with our son to town to check the mail. A ways outside of town, we are confronted by 3 men who want to kill us. Here is where the 3 Deadeye kills come in, nice and easy. The next part is returning home within 90 seconds. The only thing that matters is when you jump on the wagon, if the horse automatically pulls to the right, I failed every time. And that's because the time limit is so tight, you don't have much time to lose at all. I probably played this mission 12 times, and every single time the horse would pull right, until the one time that it didn't, and I was able to finally get gold. The mission Dear Uncle Tacticus. Leave Shady Belle without being detected by the Pinkertons, and complete within 8 minutes. After you ride for quite a while, you end up at this house, and that's when the Pinkertons arrive. Avoiding them was easy, and the rest was just racing my horse to the objective. The first time I played this, I used cinematic mode, and I failed the 8-minute target. So on the second attempt, I just button mashed my horse to run. And another gold medal down. The joys of civilization. Catch the street urchin before he reaches the market, and complete within 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Having to catch the kid who robbed me proved pretty tough. Getting caught up on everything possible on this run. On the next one, I figured out where I had to be in order to cut him off. But not knowing the button to tackle him, I ended up running into this streetcar instead. I crashed my horse into civilians. I missed the tackle again and again. So the next time I thought, I might as well just press every button on the controller. And I did that, laying him out. And that was all it took to earn the gold. Paying a social call, we silently kill 4 O'Driscolls, get 12 headshots, complete with at least 80% accuracy, and complete the mission without taking any health items. We use our bow to get the silent kills before the entire place lights up like a kicked hornet's nest. My first attempt I failed to get the silent kills and the 80% accuracy, but the second attempt ended with another gold. Friends in very low places, complete the mission without being spotted, and complete within 8 minutes and 10 seconds. You guessed it, after a very long riding conversation section, the mission requirements part begins. After Trelawney gets some information about a stagecoach with some big money, we set out to rob it, hanging back until he can get the stagecoach to stop, and that's when we're ready to move in. I was able to complete the mission without being spotted on my first 2 attempts, but I missed the 8 minutes and 10 seconds. On the 3rd attempt, we got our gold. Preaching forgiveness as he went, kill 10 Lemoyne Raiders with the long-scoped rifle, complete within 11 minutes and 30 seconds, complete with at least 70% accuracy, and complete without taking any health items. Nothing difficult here, and this ended up being a one and done mission for me. Magicians for sport. Inspect all the clues in Trelawney's caravan. While tracking, stay within 30 feet of Trelawney's trail. Kill 2 bounty hunters in the cornfields within 1 minute. Complete the mission without taking any health items. I really liked this mission. It had a lot of variety to it, and on my first attempt, I somehow missed one of the 3 clues in the caravan. On my second attempt, I made sure I had them all before leaving. And then when we got to the cornfields, I watched for the birds so I knew where to go. And on my second attempt, it was gold for me. The next mission, that's Murphy country. Deliver Meredith to her mother within 2 minutes. Get 15 headshots, complete with at least 85% accuracy, and complete the mission without taking health items. The Murphys are basically inbreds, and they've kidnapped Meredith and are holding her hostage in the cave that they live in. This is some hills have eyes shit here, but it's up to us to get Meredith back. During this mission we're with Charles, which is great because he's a big boy and you can use the help. But if you're not careful, he'll do all the killing and you won't have enough enemies to get 15 headshots. After clearing out the cave, we take Meredith on horseback back to her mother. Following the path the game lays out, you have more than enough time to get there within the 2 minutes. When all said and done, my first attempt took me 14 minutes, so I was very happy when I got the gold. Next up, Archaeology for Beginners. Recover the relics without being detected, and recover the relics within 1 minute 30 seconds. This one was a long mission. We ride with Rains Fall for 8.5 minutes before getting to the part of the mission that actually matters. It's here when you arrive at the burnt out camp. You need to ride your horse to the far end before getting off. This is make or break for the time requirements. Once your nearly 3-minute conversation up top is done, you are now tasked with getting down to the army base and back up within that minute 30. Having our horse right here, we just dive off the cliff and now ride down the mountain. There must be a lot of alcohol going around this camp, because once we get here, it's pretty easy to sneak past everybody undetected and get the relic.
Engines. Just seems so silly, though.
I know.
I think they were alerted by the noise, but never actually saw me. Once we're out of camp, ride straight back up the mountain to Rains Fall and complete the mission. That one took me 3 tries, so I spent almost half an hour riding with Rains Fall. The mission, A New Future Imagined. Our only requirement is to complete it within 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Another one and done mission for me. Take the wife out on a date, get your photo taken, go to a picture show, but make sure you skip it so you stay in the time requirement. And finally, row her out to the middle of the lake and propose. He just wants to do things the right way. And so did I, earning another gold medal. Savagery Unleashed. Release all the workers within 4 seconds, complete within 5 minutes and 40 seconds, and get 8 headshots. We have to use Deadeye in order to get the workers released within 4 seconds. After that, the guards all funnel from the same direction, so the headshots were pretty easy. Once the guards are dead, the mission ends.
Let's go. 9 left.
That was actually gold medal number 60, so I still had 10 to go. Fleeting Joy. Kill 2 Pinkertons during the Deadeye ambush. Get 5 headshots with the Gatling gun. Get at least 70% accuracy with the Gatling gun. And do not take any health items. Nothing is better in a video game than a Gatling gun, just all out massacre. But having an accuracy requirement kinda ruined that fun. Rather than just unleashing Hell's Fury from that beast of a weapon, we had to Deadeye 5 headshots with it and then stop using it to be safe. But in this case, being safe ensured us the gold medal.
Yeah, another first try, baby.
Honor Amongst Thieves. Recover the vaccine without being detected and complete within 5 minutes. The kicker to this is the vaccine is on a moving stagecoach. My first attempt, they spotted me when I went to jump aboard as I went way too far and into their line of sight.
Hey, you, keep your distance.
On my second attempt, I made sure not to pull right up beside the guys on the coach, but stay near the back. I jumped aboard, looted the vaccine, and jumped off with them none the wiser. Locking in another gold medal. The Bridge to Nowhere. Plant the dynamite within 1 minute 35 seconds and escape the oncoming train within 19 seconds. As you can tell from the requirements, this was all about speed and precision.
A train! Come on, quick! Pump this stupid thing as hard as you can!
I know it was in 19 seconds, but I really wasn't sure that we were going to make this little hand car go fast enough. And right when it looked like the train was going to run us over, we jumped to safety. Getting to watch our handiwork go down was rewarding, and so was the gold medal. Gainful employment. After arriving in Strawberry, locate the bounty within 30 seconds, and after mounting your horse, catch and hogtie the bounty within 1 minute 15 seconds. Finding him was very easy. Catching him was a whole nother issue. I decided shooting his horse was the best option, but unfortunately for me, the horse crushed his legs and resulted in his death. I tried to just restart the checkpoint here rather than play from the beginning of the mission, and this time when I shot the horse it did not land on him, so I was able to hogtie him and end this mission pretty quickly. Blessed are the meek. While escaping, kill all the mounted lawmen within 55 seconds. Get 15 headshots. Complete with at least 70% accuracy. And complete without taking any health items. This was just a good old prison break, shoot up the town kind of mission. Focusing on headshots and accuracy, this one was pretty easy to get done, and I managed another gold on my first attempt. I chose the first shall be last. Silently kill the bounty hunters by the river with Javier. Shoot the rope to free Sean. Get 10 headshots, and complete the mission without taking any health items. After we stealth kill these two, it's just simply run up the mountain and make sure we get headshots. Once we've killed enough of them, the rest will run away, leaving us free to shoot the rope and free Sean. And that earned us another gold medal. The Course of Love 5. Headshot 5 of the Brathwaites as they pursue the train, and complete within 7 minutes 30 seconds. I failed this on my first attempt, as there is a fist fight sequence before you ride the train, and if you're unlucky, or maybe it's unskilled, the fight drags on, and that prevented me from hitting the required time limit for this mission. Once I was aboard the train, I used Deadeye to make sure I got the 5 headshots, and easily landed gold on my second attempt. We knocked off another easy one that's not worth showing, called Bare Knuckle Friendships, as you see at the top of the screen. With only 2 missions to go, I chose Hell Hath No Fury. Prevent 4 boats from reaching the shore, destroy the naval ship without missing a shot, and complete with at least 70% accuracy. By far the hardest part of this mission is preventing the 4 boats from reaching the shore. And I was pretty sure when I completed the mission that I did fail, but then this happened. I don't even know what that was, but I landed back on my feet. My second attempt was exactly the same, missing the 4 boats, but on my third attempt I managed to get them and complete the mission with gold. With only 1 mission left, you know I was going back to a fine night of debauchery. Here we are, 13.5 minutes into the mission, and all that we need to do is ensure this 35 seconds goes off without a hitch. I just couldn't let this one go. It had to be the 70th gold medal for me.
How do you suggest? I don't know. This ain't my show. Silly me. I clean forgot to bring my gondola.
Come on, baby. Come on. Gold Rush, baby. And Legend of the West, after over 6 years, finally got that platinum.
This was my 336th platinum trophy, taking 333 hours to complete. Many of those hours was me just playing through, experiencing and loving the world they created here. This game has stood up to the test of time. The graphics are great, the gameplay, the fan base is ever growing. This really is a must play whether you are a platinum trophy hunter or not. If you are though, this is a platinum you have to experience. It was fun, rewarding, and very challenging, all while being super rare to have earned. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, take care, and remember, it's a platinum life.